Hello everyone. Today's topic is pathogens and communicable diseases. How infectious agents cause disease. Introduction. Has this ever happened to you? A student next to you in class has been coughing and sneezing all day. You feel fine that day, but you also came down with a cold 2 days later. What do you think is the reason behind this? Common colds are caused by a virus that triggers inflammation in the linings of the nose and throat. Diseases like the common cold are contagious and can be passed from one person to another. What are some other examples of communicable diseases and how do they spread? Today, you will identify the key structures and functions of viruses, bacteria, protists, and fungi. Explain how viruses, bacteria, protists, and fungi spread diseases in humans and plants. Name examples of communicable disease in humans and plants. Pathogens. These are microorganisms that cause diseases. A disease caused by a pathogen is called a communicable disease, meaning it can be spread from one organism to another organism. Four main types of pathogens: bacteria, fungi, virus, and protists. How do pathogens spread? Direct contact involves physical interaction with infected individuals, such as through blood or bloody fluids. Indirect contact involves exposure to pathogens via a contaminated surface, food, soil, or air. Vector requires organism to spread disease such as mosquito, mice, and ticks. Bacteria. These are single celled organisms that lack a nucleus. Even though bacterial cells have a simple structure, they vary in different way depending on the species. Main features: pilus attaches the cell surface to the host. Flagellum helps it move. Plasma membrane. Sometimes the bacteria has an additional slim capsule to help invade the host. DNA contains genetic material. Plasmid, small circular DNA molecule. This is caused by bacteria. Salmonella infection. It is caused by the bacteria Salmonella, which is present in contaminated foods and surfaces. Symptoms include abdominal pain, vomiting, and diarrhea. Citrus canker. It is caused by the bacterium Xanthomonas. It manifests as lesions with a yellow halo affecting stems, leaves, and citrus fruits. Virus. It is a pathogen that can only replicate within a host organism. Virus genomes are also diverse, ranging from RNA to DNA, single or double stranded, linear or circular, with varying length and numbers of molecules. Main features: nucleic acid contains the genetic material. Membrane envelope, not always present, can serve as protection, helps recognize the host, and is useful during fusion and budding. Protein coat capsid provides structure and keeps the genetic material inside the cell. Protein spikes help attach to the host cell. How do viruses replicate? The virus invades the host cell. The virus injects its genetic material into the host cell. The virus's genetic material reprograms the host's DNA and starts to replicate itself. When the host cell is filled with virus copies, it bursts, releasing them into the bloodstream to repeat the process. Diseases caused by viruses. Molasses. It is caused by the molasses virus transmitted through air droplets from coughing or sneezing. Its main symptoms are fever and skin rash. Potato leaf roll virus. This occurs when virus carrying aphids infect plants, leading to the upward rolling of leaf margins, often accompanied by a crunchy texture when touched. Think about it. What are the key differences between bacteria and viruses? Answer key. What are the key differences between bacteria and viruses? Bacteria. The most bacterial cell have a defined cellular structure, may have pili or flagella to help the movement. Free living cells that can live inside or outside a body. Virus, not a cell, has a protein coat or capsid that surround and protects the nucleic acid genome, requires a host to replicate the survive. Fungi, these are organisms that contain a true nucleus and many membrane bound organelles. They include yeasts, molds, and mushrooms. Most fungi are microscopic, but some produce fruit bodies containing spores. Fungi. Hyphae, thread-like structures that form large mesh structure called mycelium. Main features: chitin provides structural stability to fungal cell walls. Spores, main reproductive units of fungi. Yeast, a single-celled fungus, typically lacks hyphae but may form pseudohyphae, while budding is the primary means of reproduction. Some yeast species can also produce spores. Disease caused by fungi. Athlete's foot. A flaky white or red rash between the toes caused by a group of fungi called dermatophytes. Tulip fire disease caused by the fungus Botrytis tulip, leading to brown spots and withered distorted leaves and in severe case a scorched appearance. Protist. These are diverse species that cannot be classified as plants, animals, fungi, or bacteria. Some are single celled while others are multicellular. They are found almost everywhere, including as parasite in other organisms. Protist main features. All protists have a nucleus containing DNA and other membrane bound organelles. They are also able to move using different types of appendages. Paramecium, cilia, amoeba, pseudopod or false feet, euglena, flagellum. Disease caused by protists. Malaria. It is transmitted by female mosquitoes carrying species of Plasmodium single-cell parasite. Once the parasite enters the body, they travel and reproduce in the air cell. Common symptoms include fever, sweat, chills, headache, vomiting, and diarrhea. Transmission cycle of malaria. Infected mosquito bites person who becomes infected liver, infected red blood cells, mosquito bites infected person becoming infected. Diseases caused by protist. Potato late blight. It is caused by an omicide, Phytophthora infestans, which cause potato stalks and stem to decay into black slimes. This protist primary host is potato, but it can also affect other plants such as tomatoes, petunias, and hairy nightshades.